हेलो एवरीवन वेलकम इन डे 4 ऑफ 75 डे चैलेंज लीड कोड 75 जहां मैं सॉल्व कर रहा हूं 75 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ लीड कोड इन 75 डेज ऑल क्वेश्चंस आर इंटरव्यू लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस so let's go ahead towards our questions. So today I'm solved the question, can place flowers. Let's check and understand why I solved the questions and how what's the approach behind that. Let's check. Here the question is, we are having a list of flower bed 1 0 0 0 and 1 and n equal to 1. So here we need to check if number of flower beds, the number of adjacent flower beds are 0 ऑलवेज मतलब इट मीन्स अगर हम चेक करेंगे कि एडजेसेंट में अगर एक एक हमारा फ्लावर बेड है उसके एडजेसेंट में हमेरा एक फ्लावर बेड नहीं होना चाहिए। लाइक 1 जहाँ फ्लावर बेड है, 0 वहाँ फ्लावर बेड नहीं है और 1 वहाँ फ्लावर बेड होना चाहिए और हो सकता है और उसके बगल में भी नहीं हो सकता है। तो लेट्स चेक हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू अप्रोच अवर प्रॉब्लम। सो एक बार मैं आपको क्वेश्चन समझा देता हूँ कि ये हमारे पास एक फ्लावर बेड है कंटेनिंग जीरोस एंड वंस, वंस डिनोटिंग फ्लावर बेड एंड जीरोस डिनोटिंग इम्पटी। सो जहाँ 1 है वहाँ फ्लावर बेड है और हमें ये दिमाग में रख के सॉल्व करना है प्रॉब्लम कि एक फ्लावर बेड के बगल एडजेसेंट प्लेसेस में, मतलब बगल की प्लेसेस में दूसरा फ्लावर बेड नहीं हो सकता है। मींस जहाँ 1 है उसके अगल बगल दोनों जीरो होना चाहिए। सो लेट्स अप्रोच द प्रॉब्लम। हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू अप्रोच? So let's start the problem solving. Here is a class solution and having a function class place flowers and having parameters self flower bed as a list, integer list, and an n variable having integer. So length L, uh, I am used len function on flower bed to find out the length of the flower bed and stored in the length, and use the try is a predefined function, built-in function try used for exceptional handling. If so, I'm used here if flower bed is equal to 0. Initially I'm solving the problems when 0 is here. We can see in example number 1, if 0 is this place and 0 is this place and here having 1. Let's see what happened if we remove, if condition 1. Then check control alt. After running the solution, we able to see that here output is 0 0. For solving this problem I am using here this, what I am used, that is if flower bed 0 at index 0 double equal to 0 and flower bed 1 is double equal to 0, then flower bed 0 equal to 1 and n minus 1 equal to this is the minus equal to 1. What is basically doing n equal to n minus 1, and why I am used this? Actually I am used, I think, now okay. Now why this? If flower bed equal to minus 1 double equal to 0 and flower bed flower bed at index minus 2 double equal to 0, then flower bed minus 1 equal to 1 and minus 1 equal to 1, that solving the problem of approaching from backside. Like what happened if we remove it? Let's run the problem. We are having error in this condition from back approach. So only the Python is the only language which having the concepts of back index, negative indexing, minus 1 to lane of list in minus. So Let's back here. Yes. Now I am a pass except as pass. So if we use try, then we need to pass except necessarily. So here we go in problem solving in between of the problem. Let's see, is our every test case is running or not, that we are able to see 130 cases are passed. Let's see. Now we what I am done is if length is greater than equal to 3, what this approach is, if length let's think about what if the length is less than 3, then what happened, it goes in elif length equal double equal to 1 and flower bed is equal to 0, so n minus equal to 1. And what about the case when the length or double equal to 2, when length is to 2, that solves the problem. This statement, if 0 and 1 is both are 0, then flower bed 0 equal to 1. So now we move towards our problem next. If length is greater than equal to 3, right, for I in range length, here I am using loop to the length. If flower bed I is a double equal to 0 and flower bed I plus 1 is double equal to 0 and flower bed I plus 2 is double equal to 0. Initially we solved the problem of initial two zeros and last two zeros. Now we are approaching in between the list. So if flower bed I plus 1, if this checks the condition, if I equal to 0 and I and flower bed I plus 1 double equal to 0 and flower bed I plus 2 double equal to 0, we initially replaced, look, first and last one. So we do not need panic about that. So let's I equal to 0 and I plus 1 equal to 0 and I plus 2 equal to 0, then flower bed I plus 1 equal to 1 and n minus 1. Then again it goes in loop. If this condition not satisfies, this else continue. Okay? Else if length double equal to 1, when only one object in a list flower bed, then what happened? This also not approaches the problem. This also not, and this also not. So for solving that, I am used length equal to, if length equal to 1. If this condition false, then problem goes here. If length double equal to 1 and flower bed 0 is double equal to 0, then n minus 1 equal to 1. Here I am not used this like flower bed 0 equal to 1, but it doesn't matter if I am not using here. Program goes successfully run and we got our answer, and except pass because we previously used try again. Here I'm used one try, second I'm used second try, then except, then second try, then except. फिर return कब करेगा हमारा true if n is less than equal to 0, else false. Why I'm here use less than equal to 0? If I'm not using less, then what happened? Let's check. We are having error here that if only we have to plot one flower pot, flower bed, so here we got -1. That is not good for our answers. We can change all the test cases like what here I am also got. Here we need only plant 2. Here also we got the -1. So let's replace it with the problem. Here I'm using less than equal to, then run. Let's check here our all the test cases and run, and we built successfully 74.26% peoples. Thank you for today. We will meet next time tomorrow with a new code. Thank you guys.